All right, YouTube. The night they killed and murdered, I want to make it plain. The night they murdered Philando Castile, I did a video, and in that video, I stated that it wasn't a coincidence, that it wasn't an accident, that two black men was murdered by police officers on back-to-back days, and it being captured on camera, in one case live in broad daylight. I said it wasn't a coincidence. I stated clearly in that video that the government has calculated our responses to certain things, and knew what we were going to do and inspired us to react in that way. And I gave an alternative, and I'm still pushing that, and I'm setting that up, and I'm organizing with some people, from the street level to the church level, to the business level. So that is in the works. Again, if you're interested, get at me. I've received a couple emails, and I'm aware of them, and I will be sending replies to those people shortly, within the week, actually. But this video, I want to kind of point out that I'm kind of reinforcing what I was saying in that video, that it wasn't an accident. And I have some images actually in this video that I want to point out, certain things that took place. The first being a situation online that I came across where there was actually a petition filed, that wanted to basically categorize Black Lives Matter as a terrorist group. Okay, and so I'm gonna get into. I just want you to really check this image out first. All right, like check this out. Now, in this particular image, I want you to pay attention to the highlighted part. That's the date that it was actually petitioned on the website, and that's the day after Alton Sterling was killed, and the same day that Philando Castile was killed. The day before, they want to blame Black Lives Matters for killing police, and so I find it quite curious. You tell me what you think. I think right off the bat, that right there should raise a lot of questions. But now I want to get into the actual, the main point of this video. Now, these images here, none of them are going to be vulgar. I'm not pointing out, bloody cops and stuff like that. So no need to be aware of anything. These images are to get a clear idea of the situation as I saw it. Now, you may see it different. If you do, I would love to see your view on the situation. Enlighten me, please. But just thinking what I was thinking, going into the murders of those two black men, and then watching the whole situation play out, and then hearing the story this morning about the robot blowing the guy up and yada. I mean, like, it just didn't really sound that real to me. So it just reinforced what I was thinking. So these next images is going to get into the actual situation, and basically, you tell me if it's feasible as far as the story that we're getting. Now, these next series of images is to give you an idea of the situation. Okay, so you have the top of El Centro College here, and then the street view of El Centro College here. Now, I wanted to kind of point these out so that you could see he couldn't just run through to get to the other side of the building. He had to go inside. And this is kind of a blueprint image of El Centro College, and just to kind of back up the fact that there wasn't any way for him to cut through the college. All right, So now that we got an idea of the situation, now let's see what they want us to believe. So he supposedly, well, not supposedly, we actually saw him kill the first cop in front of El Central College, where you see the yellow circle at. And then police begin to come at him from the area where you see the parking garage, the red brick building. Now, we're to believe that he ran and then entered into El Central College through the glass doors. They claim that he shot the glass doors out and entered through those doors, then went to the second floor of the college and shot at the cops from there. And then somehow exited the college on the other side where the parking garage is, and then made his way into the parking garage without any type of police interaction there, or being killed or apprehended there. So basically they want us to believe that somehow he morphed from the white building to the red building, or we are to believe that the police, their tactics are so outdated that they didn't have the other side covered. So which one is it? My guess is it's neither. They told us, and this is coming from police, all right, and these people go through training, they go through scenarios. They told us that there were snipers. They told us it was more than one gunman. They told us they were being shot at from a triangular situation. So they really thought it was set up. They was telling us all kind of stuff. Now, the next morning, somehow it went from multiple people, a complete setup, triangular shooting points, to one guy doing all of this by himself and getting blown up by a robot. So again, it doesn't make sense to me. And everyone out there that's getting pissed off and that's arguing and fighting amongst each other about what's right and what's wrong, and black on black crime and white on white crime and black lives matter and all lives matter and all that bullshit, they got us fighting amongst each other just like they want us to. And they got us reacting just like they want us to. And so we should really be pissed off right now, not at each other, not necessarily at the police, but at the system that empowers these police to go out here and do what they do. The system that is setting this shit up for us to act fools and go at each other's throats. And so again, I want to reinforce, going out and killing each other, shooting shit up, burning shit up is not the answer. Also, praying and marching through the streets, singing the same old damn songs that we sung in the 60s, when we're receiving the same actions that they was receiving in the 60s, ain't gonna work either. That doesn't make any sense, okay? So I get back to what does work. $1.1 trillion of spending power just in the black community alone. Now, it's been obvious that we have Latino people out there that support this situation that we are going through. We have Asian people out there that support it, as well as white people that support it. And so you add their dollar to our dollar, and we start putting that to some action. And again, we have the power, and we don't have to kill nobody. That shooting them cops did not help. It didn't help. It was a natural reaction, absolutely, but it didn't help. It was completely negative towards the progress that we're looking for out of this situation. So I don't want you people out there to be blinded by this bullshit and start fighting each other and killing each other. Don't do it. Smarten up. Put your money where your mouth is. Keep your money in your pocket until they start treating us right. KingBadBlack. I'm gonna sign off. I hope y'all get it.
And that's some real shit. I seem to have a knack for spitting real shit. Tough nigga since birth without the illness. I'm loose and active when I'm standing by that booth. So take that fake shit to the back like a caboose. Jeez.
I leave you open like the U.S. You can't fuck with U.S. Fucking young guns.